Hello YouTube and welcome back to Wine and Whips 22, I believe we're on. Loki and I wish you the best, and seeing as this is the first proper one since October, I thought I would say hello to those of you who are new subscribers, hello to those of you who have not yet subscribed, and welcome to this mostly weekly, or in actual fact bi-weekly, Wine and Whips. Now what is Wine and Whips? Wine and Whips is where I share a glass of wine or alcohol of some kind with you, responsibly I might add, and we talk about some of the art projects, other projects and so on and so forth that we have going on my channel at the moment. And Loki gets very much into the neck licking. So if you don't mind, I would love it if you would join me for 15 minutes at most of your week for Wine and Whips. Also, if you have any projects that you'd like to be showcased on my Wine and Whips, I am contactable by one of the links down below. Please just send me a message or a DM or something like that with images that you would like shown, and I will give you a bit of critique or just tell people what you want me to say about it. So that is the basic of Wine and Whips. It's also a bit of a vlog, but I have nothing good to report at the moment. So I hope you will enjoy this week's Wine and Whips. So I've got my wine and I've got the pictures for this week. And so we're going to start off with someone else's work, as we always do on Wine and Whips when it gets sent in. So this is from James, a regular on the Wine and Whips. And this is his dragon, Hazadrax. I do like this dragon, though I think there could have been a bit more shading on the white dragon itself to make it stand out from the background. Other than that, it's quite a fun little drawing. The next dragon on the list is Kryla, also from James. She's a beautiful purple gem dragon, and I do think once again with a little bit more shading this image could really stand out. So maybe a darker blue or a darker purple, and maybe put some of the purple on the gems themselves to show reflection of the dragon, blend in with the white as I've told you before when we've been discussing the full critique on your images. But other than that, I think this is a really good start. This last drawing sent in by James is a bird-like creature by the name of Thallus. Now again, I really do like this one. I think like with the other two drawings, the only critique I have is that it does need a bit more shading. If you'd like me to do a video on shading, just let me know. Or if you would like me to talk you through how to do it, just pop in and we'll have a chat. You know where I am. If anyone else is seeing this and would like to have me show them what I mean by shading on the previous pictures, and I get James's permission, I will take the pictures and do my own rendition and see what I can show you, see if I can show you what I mean about the shading. Okay? So I'm going to start this week with one of my painted models. This is one of the last 3 handmaidens that I have left to paint out of the handmaiden unit that was a gift for me. It has taken me 2 years to get to this point, guys, and it's been a slog, let me tell you that. In between paintings on the side figures while this figure's been waiting to dry so I can apply more layers of paint, doing proper watering down on the models, paint models and all that kind of stuff to make it, instead of tabletop, actually presentable. I am not gonna lie, this has not been a fun journey for me. Not that I'm saying that I'm not happy that I got to do it, because I am happy that I got to do it. Thank you very much, Jeff, for giving me this unit of handmaidens that I ended up accidentally getting rid of mine when I moved. I say get rid of mine, my mum threw them out. But yeah, we are on the penultimate stretch of this unit after 2 years. God, 2 years. Next we are onto a simple but fun little craft that I did for the store's opening of Fallout 76. I don't care what everybody says, the bad reviewers and all that kind of stuff. I have actually been really enjoying this game. I've only run into a couple of bugs and issues, but that's not what the point of this is. Basically, I took some glass Coca-Cola bottles, printed off on my new printer some of the Nuka-Cola signs and stuff like that, and glued them to the bottles. I didn't sort out the caps at the top, but this looked like a really fun little thing that is still sitting at my work today at the moment, and it got us loads of recognition as a store, so I'm really happy with these for obvious reasons. Those of you who watch my SCP videos will already recognise what this one is. This is SCP-625, I believe. Thunderhorn, which was a request by James Salter for his Patreon video for November. I really enjoyed painting this. It may not be the best, it's the first time that I've ever actually done underwater painting before. I followed like 3 different tutorials online, and I hope that it looks really nice. It was a rough idea, but when I first read the SCP intro to this, I was like, yes, I have to do this picture in watercolor because I still have loads of watercolor paper to get rid of. But yeah, I am really still proud of it, even though it may not be my best piece of work. So this little drawing here should have been in the October Wine and Whips. However, I was silly enough not to include him. And basically, he's just a very simple Vault Boy that I drew to go with the Fallout 3 creepypasta that I did during October. Nothing really else to say about it. It was just a very simple redraw of one of the perks, I believe it is. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a dead Vault Boy, which kind of made sense with what the story was. So next we have this little journal that I made. Some of you may have watched the video already. Basically, it is a fake journal that is made out all of 100% out of paper to look like a leather-bound journal. It may not be 100% great, but I'm still proud of it. It did involve an awful lot of oven baking and stuff like that, which is something I've never really done before in any of my projects, so I'm super proud of it. If you are interested, the video is The Void and the Rift. I will try to remember to include a link down below if you wish to go and watch how I made that. So this drawing is a digital drawing that I did for an art video in November. As I've said before, I really quite enjoy playing a art-based roleplay game on DeviantArt. I've not been particularly active there recently, so this was just kind of one of my drawings to get me back into it, and it is the headshot of a horse by the name of Ariane Rod, nickname of our Silver Lady. Basically, she is a god horse breed, and there's a complicated story behind how she helps the stable that I run stay open, or my character runs stay open, and yeah, so I just felt the need to draw this character because she's an important character, and it was something that I felt I needed to do. So now we make it to the Siren. Now, originally this was a Patreon request for October. However, as we know, October I was doing kind of my own thing with the promise to get the videos out later, which is what I did in November, which is why there's not been a lot of SCP or creepypasta videos. The prompt was water, because I started doing the Inktober, as some of you may know. However, I never really finished it because I got to the point where I went back to work after a week off on holiday, and things just got very hectic, as they do this time of year, which is why there hasn't been a Wine and Whips until now. This lady did not actually turn out the way I originally wanted her to. I've had a couple of issues drawing her. Originally, the idea for the drawing was that she was going to be climbing out of the water towards a man who was going to be coming down as if like enchanted by her, and she was going to look to drag him into the water and devour him, as like real sirens do. I didn't want this to be a lovey-dovey mermaid picture. I wanted this to be really quite dark, but I drew this too high up on the page and didn't quite get it where I wanted it. A lot of my Copic markers or my Prismacolor markers started running out as I was doing this drawing, so I do need to get down to the art store to replace them, which sucks, but you know, I need to do it. and therefore this drawing is not one of my best. It's not one that I'm happy with, but on the flip side thing, I am kind of happy with it because at least a part of the idea I had for her came out correctly. And finally, rounding off this week's Wine and Whips is a silly little sketch. Now, as you know, I like to try and do thumbnail over sketches or drawings for my seasons, I use inverted quote, of Let's Play Gaming. This is for Fallout 76. We are currently playing in a rotating team of 5. So the first character on the left is Craig. He is our serious player and can sometimes get a little grumpy with the way we play. The second character is of course me, being all showing fisticuffs because I am the fighter of the group. Slightly insane, some would say, and I get annoyed when things just don't work out the way they should. If I shoot you with a shotgun in the face, I expect you to at least take like half your life bar of damage, not a third. Then there's Colin, who is our fun and jokey guy. He's pretty much in every one of my Fallout 76 videos and probably will be into the near future. Then we have Martin. Now, after my first 2, maybe 3 episodes of Fallout 76, he does unfortunately disappear. He is still away for the moment because he has just had a little girl whose name is Leah Bartholomew. We hope to see him back soon, and we congratulate him for having his little girl. And then we finally have James, who is also one of my Patreons as well as Colin, and is someone who regularly joins me on games, but not all the time, because he does also play Sea of Thieves, which at some point we may be returning to, and you may see videos of that in the future. I can't actually guarantee it though. Normally at this point in the video, I would cut to another video of me saying hi, have fun, that's the end of the video, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just got out of the bath, my hair's a mess, I'm quite tired. I work in retail, as you probably know by now. I am exhausted, I look a mess. It's Black Friday and the run up to Christmas is hell on legs. So I'm just going to leave you here and let you know that if you do wish to have any of your own artwork featured, please do follow the links down below. I am on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and a couple of other places that you can find me. Just leave me a message with the item that you would like shown in a picture format, or a description of maybe a book that you're writing or something like that, and I will include it in the next Wine and Whip. So I cannot guarantee when I will next do one, simply because I don't know myself. This one was first recorded in October and hasn't come out till the first week of December. Well, actually, yeah, first week of December. So I don't know when the next one will be. Hopefully it'll be sooner than the last one. I have managed to do a bit more creative and artwork based stuff, but I can't guarantee it. If you wish to support me in any way, then please follow the link to Patreon down below. If you wish to be like James and Colin and included in some of my videos, or even request your own video, there is actual options in there for that to happen. Please contact me at the beginning of every month if you do choose the video making option, and I will make a video for you. There are obviously restrictions, but again, message me and we can work something out. However, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. Please take care and have fun, and goodbye.